Hey guys, good afternoon and good afternoon wherever you are. And it's Ava Eagle Brown, Master Coach, Founder, CEO at avaeaglebrown.com. It's a very, very, very hot day in London today. And I was just thinking that when it's this hot, some of us want to make sure we work for ourselves. We want to control our own time and we don't want to be out there going to somebody else's office like I'm doing right now. It's Sunday, I'm at work, I'm sitting in my house with my children around me, and I am in my bed doing this. So I'm going to go on my stairs because that's where I get the better reception. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I want you to come. Somebody's in the house. How you doing? I'm just going downstairs where I get reception. Unfortunately, it's the only place in my house that we get reception. So today I'm going to be talking about, oh my God, I need a filter right here because I look so, oh my God, we need a filter. Shall we do that one?
No.
That one?
No.
That one?
Keep scrolling.
There's no more, baby. That one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey. So my daughter and I are going to do a Facebook Live about how you can find money to start your business. 5 ways to find money to start your business. Shadna, do you want to take it over? What would you say is one of the ways?
Friends and family.
So you can ask your friends and family for money, which is what Chardonnay does all the time. So she's just telling you. She's just telling you what works. So on a serious basis, if you're thinking about starting a business, one of the ways to get money is to ask your friends and family. They are the best persons. They have your interests at heart. Once you're not asking for £1 million or 100,000, well, unless your family has that, your friends and family is one of the first place to go to ask for money. What else can they do?
So close. GoFundMe.
Oh, so you see these teenagers, they're really thinking. So my daughter says you can go to GoFundMe to get money to start your business. And that is true. GoFundMe and crowdfunding is one of the new techniques that a lot of people are using to start their businesses. Anything else you can think of?
If you can afford it alone.
If you can afford it alone. So try and get a loan. Now, some of us may not be able to get a loan because I've got clients who've got bad credit. They've got CCJs, etc. So a loan might not be easy for some people. I do not recommend that you go and get these loan shark loans to do that. But I have some simple ways that I'm going to throw into the mix to do. Like my daughter loves to shop for clothing. So one of the things that you could do if you're trying to get money for business is what about clothing, Chad?
You know, Depop, eBay, and Amazon, you can just sell it on stuff like that.
So you can sell, so go through your closet and look for clothes that you don't want to wear anymore, but the expensive ones. So all the Gucci, the Prada, the Louis Vuitton, all the designer stuff, all the stuff that are very valuable that you may not be wearing, not just clothing, but do an inventory in your house and see what you can sell. Do you have clothes that you don't wear for 3 months? And if you haven't worn it for 3 months, do you really and truly need it? That's one of my things on it. If you have it for 3 months and you're not wearing it, hi Sandra, do you really need it? And if you have stuff in your closet or in your house that you're not using, like furniture, like clothing, sell them. Where can you sell your clothing, Chardonnay?
Not just clothing, but Depop is a good place to sell them. eBay, stuff like Etsy, places like that. Just look around. It's not hard.
So Depop, Etsy, eBay. Hi. See. I told you to save the windows and fight for windows rights. Okay, I don't know what that is. See, elegant goddess Dolly. Please check your diary. I said weekends are best, so we can do it one Saturday night. That's not a problem. So, go through your closet, see what you're not wearing. Sell some of the things that you can sell on Depop. Hi, Justina, on eBay, on Etsy. But how about this? How about the plenty takeaways that you're buying? So some people do takeaway every weekend. Some people do takeaways. How about reducing the number of takeaways that you do for 6 months? You may be able to save the money to even pay for registering your business. You may be able to save to buy a computer from saving that money. You may be able to save some resources just by cutting back on some of your takeaway. My daughter just said, start what?
Start walking, get yourself an Oyster card, stuff like that. Driving everywhere is not sensible, it's not economical, and it's not good for the planet either.
So there you are, teenagers telling you, when you want to start a business, why not look at cutting back at some of your driving around? Get on the bus. I mean, I drive a car that has got a big engine, so my car is 3.5 liters. And sometimes I jump on the bus because it takes a lot of fuel. And so one of the ways I save money is to take the bus and the train rather than driving my Jeep everywhere. So one of the ways to save money for starting your business is to look at your cars. How many cars are in your household? Some people have 3-4 cars. Do you need so many cars? And do you need to drive everywhere? I jump on the bus very easily. Why don't you carpool or car share? And one of the other things you can do to save on start your business is to literally do a proper inventory of your budget your spending every month. Sit down. Some of us are spending without realizing what we're really spending. So we just go and we go into the supermarket. We don't have a list. We just pick up everything that we don't need. And sometimes we don't use them. How many of us can go into our cupboards and look at our cupboards? I'm guilty of it. Not so much anymore. And you go through your cupboards and you have stuff in your cupboards you don't eat, cans that are in your cupboards forever that you don't eat. I just did an inventory of my cupboard and I took out a lot of stuff, packed them in barrels for Jamaica, because very often we just go to the supermarket and we just pick up stuff. We don't really need it. And so if we become if we become better conscious shoppers, then we will find ways of saving money towards our businesses. I don't expect you to save $1 million or $100,000 in a month. But if you're saving $10 or £10 every week over 6 months by cutting back on the takeaways, by cutting back on the Starbucks, oh my God, Starbucks is such a killer. So if you can save money on Starbucks every day, if you buy Starbucks every morning, cut it down to 2 months a week, and I guarantee you for the month, you probably save about $30 or £30. Think about multiplying that by £420. If you're starting a business over 6 months, £120 is a good investment towards starting your business. The movies. Hi, Vanita. I saw what you got up to last night, girlfriend. How about the movies? How many times do you go to movies? How many concerts do you go to? You need to look at those things. How are you spending in your life? You know, are you always going to movies and concerts and dinners and expensive dinners? We used to go to a lot of expensive dinners and we cut it down to about once every quarter.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, we don't go to dinners as much, and when we go hard. We go once and we go hard, but we don't go as often as we used to go. We cut down on some of our buying in terms of food. We are very sensible with our clothing shopping because we understand that there are more important things. So when you want to start a business, stop saying I don't have the money. Look at how you can find the money. Number 1, friends and family. Number 2, and please pay them back. Number 2, go to Etsy and those kind of shops and sell stuff that you have that you're not using, your clothes, your furniture. Some of us have too much furniture in our house. My house is so minimalist, honestly. I swear to you, if you come to my house, you'll be like, oh my God, but does anybody live here? My house is really minimalist. But for me, that goes back further. When I was a child, I grew up in a lot of hoarding and small space, so I don't like cluster. I don't like houses that are crammed with furniture. So where I live is very, in my bedroom, a chest of drawer, a bed. That's it. I don't want no holy for nothing. My daughter's room, a bed, a chest of drawer, a mirror, a closet. That's it. My son's room, a bed, and his books, toy box. We're very, very minimalist in how we live. So that saves us a lot of money. And so I'm saying to you, go through your house, see what you're not using, go on the bus, carpool, Look at your journeys. Do you need to drive all the way from, I don't know, New York to Florida? Can't you jump on the train? Do you need to go from Manchester to London in the car? It's ways of how you can save money. Do you need to have that big car? Should you downsize? Those kinds of things you need to look at. Are you wasting money on entertainment? Do you go out too often? Starbucks. Those are some of the ways. And when you put them all together, you may not get a lot of money, but you get a start. And what we're talking about here today is something to start your business. So if you want to look at your life and how you can start your business and evaluate where you are, drop me an email. Let's have a conversation, because there are many ways that you can save. I have been saving money in my own life by looking at some of these things. We don't eat out so often. We don't do takeaways anymore. We cook more home cooked meals rather than going out. We take the bus sometimes. We don't drive everywhere. My car is quite big and it takes too much petrol. So some days I walk, some days I go on the bus, some days I go on the train, and some days I send my daughter because she got a free Oyster card. You know what I mean?
Use your kids too.
And use your kids too. Use your kids too. So those are some tips that I want to drop with you today about how to get money to start your business. And if you want to have any further discussion, it's info@avabrown.org. My son is a part of the business, and he's trying to come into the mix. It's a family thing, okay? It's a family affair, guys. Thank you so much, and I talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Don't move on to picture that.